Hi YouTube, it's Mama Doe Dawn. Baby Fun Charlotte's behind me. Please ignore the mess. That's the story of a parent of a toddler. I mentioned earlier this month that I had to use my emergency fund for the very first time. So today I wanted to talk about that. This is going to be kind of a short video because I have explained this somewhat in depth in other videos. But essentially I ended up owing $500 to taxes last month. That was for the state of Illinois. Federally, I'm not sure if I'm going to owe taxes or not. From the way that I did my taxes, I don't owe anything. I should get a little bit back because I was in the income bracket qualifying for earned income credit. With that being said, I just don't know for sure. It was very confusing for me this year doing my own taxes. And yeah, we'll see how that works out. But I did owe $500 to Illinois, and because of my emergency fund, I was able to pay that. I started out with my $1,000 emergency fund, and then every single month I put in $100 to my emergency fund, just additional. And I am so happy I did that because I was able to take out my $500 to pay my taxes, and I still have my $1,000 left, which means that I don't have to worry about rebuilding my emergency fund. I can continue putting most of my income towards debt and just put that $100 back in slowly over time. It was really hard for me to pull out of my emergency fund, actually. I really want to be able to cash flow everything that I can right now. I don't want to have to take money out of savings if I don't have to, especially with a little one. I just like having that bumper of a lot of savings. She is demanding a story time right now. Okay, we'll flip through the book while I do this. But yeah, it hurt. It hurt to take money out of that and to know that I had taken 5 months worth of those $100 payments and just thrown it towards taxes. That being said, taxes are just, it's an American responsibility, so I had to pay them. And overall, I'm so proud of myself for having that money set aside. Traditionally, I'm not really making enough through my business to have to owe taxes. If I do, it's always around like $1,000 to $2,000, which isn't huge for me. It does take sometimes a couple payments for me to get those paid off. With that being said, I do get them paid off. But this was my first time in my entire life that I have been able to pay taxes without it being an actual catastrophe. Okay, we're switching up the angle because my kiddo needs fed. But I will continue to slowly rebuild that emergency fund. Hopefully there won't be another really big emergency before then to where I have to rebuild it. But either way, it was so awesome to have that. And I think it is so vital in a debt-free journey to have that emergency fund there. I didn't have to dig into my credit. I didn't have to create a payment plan with the IRS. So I'm super proud of myself, and I think that was awesome. It hurt, but it was manageable, and I think that's really great. So this was my first time ever taking out of my emergency fund. I know there will be more times emergencies happened, but it was great to have it there. So just wanted to talk to you guys, a quick video about why I took the money out, my plans to rebuild the emergency fund slowly, 100 by 100, and just overall my feelings on having to take that money out. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.